Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 7. The final episode of this Season 2, guys, that's it. We're gonna finish this Season 2. I can't believe it. I have trouble to believe that this is truly the end of the Season 2. You know it. If you don't know it, I'm gonna make a reminder about the fact that I didn't play to the games. So clearly, when we had that big thing happening at the beginning of the Season 2, spoiler, Joel dying, I didn't know about it, I was not prepared for it. When at the end of the episode, not the last one, but before that, the episode 5, we had Joel appearing, you know, waking up Ellie, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? In fact, all of that was just a nightmare, it was just a dream, like really, your queen of denial was back. But no, in fact, it was to introduce the last episode, the episode 6, which was amazing, which was all of these memories with Joel and Ellie and how their relationship evolved during all of that time. The time jump, in fact, that we had between Season 1 and Season 2, in fact, we saw what happened during that moment and how their relationship evolved. The fact that he tried his best to be a good dad, to please her, to celebrate her birthday each time. He fabricated that guitar entirely for her. He made that visit, you know, of the museum for her, preparing everything in advance to please her because he knew that she would love it. But at the same time, she knew that he lied to her a couple of years ago and she was finally ready to confront him with that, to ask him the right questions. And unluckily, during her first patrol, he lied again to her, and with a big lie, with killing Eugene when he promised her that Eugene could leave and say goodbye to Gail. And well, that's it, that was the beginning of the end for their relationship. But in fact, no, because this episode 6 was there also to show that even when they were arguing, even when they were not on the same page, even when, in fact, she decided to go live into the garage, he helped her and they still continued to talk. Like, it's not because they were not on the same page that the communication was totally broken between them. And yes, they were mad and they had issues to understand each other, and yes, she was mad that he lied and all, but they were close, they were continuing to talk to each other, they knew that they loved each other, like they both had the time to say it and to understand that the other one felt the same. And we had that reveal that in fact the last scenes that we had with them earlier during the season were not their last scenes together. No, the line, I don't need for you to save me, you asshole, that was not the last thing that she told him. And no, when she walked in front of him, in fact, even without noticing him, no, in fact, she stopped, and not only they had one final discussion, but they had that discussion, so she knew the truth and it came from his mouth, and she said that she was mad and that she didn't agree with what he did, with his choice of saving her and killing these people. So they said what they had to say, and she said also bad stuff like you're an asshole, you're selfish, I'm not sure I can forgive you, and it was breaking my heart to hear all of that, even if I was glad that at least they had that discussion. But the fact that it ended with I'm okay to try to find a way to forgive you, it means that both of them, they went to bed that night feeling relieved about the fact that okay, I told her all of the truth, the other one, okay, I know all of the truth. feeling also like, okay, I love her, she loves me, I love him, he loves me. It's gonna take time, but we can make it like we made it for everything. So really, the last episode brought me a lot of peace. I felt glad and relieved of the last episode. But I'm surprised that now we have only one more episode to finish this season, because again, I didn't play to the games, but for me, for what I have the impression that this season is about, the story that they want to say, I'm really like, what the fuck? Into the present time, the last time that we had Ellie, she was torturing Abby's friend to know where Abby is. We had the scars in a war with the wolves. You know my position about it, the fact that I'm not taking any sides because this is war, and because in fact into that cycle of hate and revenge, at this point, you know, in fact they all killed each other, they all lost a loved one, they all were cruel with the other one, attacking the kids, torturing, being cruel and all. So there is no good and bad side, and there is no one side which deserves more to win than the other one. Which is, for me, in my opinion, in fact, the situation right there with the scars and the wolves, it's the representation, it's symbolic for the situation between Abby and Ellie, and the fact that that cycle of revenge, Abby searching for Joel because you killed my dad, I want to kill you, and now Ellie searching for Abby because you killed my dad, I want to kill you. That's the same cycle of hate, cycle of revenge, which can never end, in fact. So for me, one episode to finish all of that, not only these narrative arcs for the characters, you know, for the situations, the wolves and the scars, Abby, Ellie, all of that, and we have also Dina who is pregnant, Jessie who appears and who doesn't know about it yet. Like, we have still plenty of stuff to do already for the stories, but for also these messages, these things that we have to print, you know, to put into the show, into the episode, one episode seems not enough. But even if I didn't play to the game, I had the impression that people were telling me that it's one season, one game. My impression, it's more right there, it's gonna be 2 seasons, 1 game. Like, that's how I feel the thing. Also, if I need to repeat it, my position about Ellie and Abby, I don't want for Ellie to kill Abby, even if I screamed, yes, kill her, just after, you know, Ellie... No, just after Abby killed Joel. For sure, I wanted to kill Abby because, you know, the feelings, the emotions during that moment were that high. But just after that, I screamed at Abby that she would never find peace and it wouldn't bring back her dad. And I want to scream the same for Ellie. It's not gonna bring back Joel, it's not gonna bring you peace, any peace. And really, it's just replicating the same cycle of hate and revenge. And also, I have really that thing, me, about the fact that if you do that, Ellie, you're like your enemy. You're like the person that you're denouncing, that you hate. You're becoming, you know, someone who is like your enemy. Do you want to be like your enemy? Do you want to do the same things than your enemy? It's really a total contradiction, in fact, at the end. So I would want for Ellie to understand that. I would want for Abby to understand that he didn't bring her dad back, he didn't bring any peace to her. I would want to maybe not have regrets about killing Joel, but at least about how she did it. So no, I don't want for Abby to die and stuff like that, but again, see, all of what I want and all of what, in my opinion, we need to see, one episode, it's not enough. So I'm really not sure of what we're gonna have during this episode. Let's go for this episode, let's see about it. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon, you have 2 options. With the level 2, you have a longer reaction part than the one that you have on YouTube. and you have everything in full opacity without the logo, you know, on the picture, something that I'm forced to do for YouTube. You have also, with the level 3, like that, the full reaction part, my reactions and my thoughts to everything. Because it's the end, you know, of The Last of Us, you can sub, you know, just for one time, 1 month, a little help like that to thank me for that time that we spent together all along this season. And yes, you have these advantages, and it's an option to support me if you want, and if you can, don't put yourself into any difficulty. And if you want to help me right there, just, you know, through YouTube, it's by liking, subscribing, commenting, you know, all of the things which are gonna help the algorithm, YouTube, to notice me. If you can do that, also share these videos maybe on Twitter, on Reddit, if you're a fan of The Last of Us and you know other fans, maybe it can be helpful. Let's go, guys, for this final episode of the season. Let's go. You didn't tell me yet about the fact that you're pregnant, right? I love Jesse, you know it. When he appeared and all... he's a good guy. He's a green flag guy.
No. Have some, okay? No. It's gonna help. Have some. I said no.
What?
Just do it.
Tell me what happened.
I'm not sure Dina is gonna approve.
I found her. I found more.
Ah, yes, not Ellie.
Good. Does she know where Abby is? Yes. But she only said 2 words. Whale and then whale. She was infected. It was already sitting in.
Oh, your eyes, Ellie.
I thought it would be harder to do. But it wasn't. It was easy. I just kept hurting her. Did you kill her?
No?
Left her.
You left her to die.
Oh.
She was infected and totally destroyed.
It was a long time ago.
You're gonna say what Joel did.
There was a Firefly base in Salt Lake City. They had a hospital there. They were gonna use me to make a cure. But it meant that I would have died. Joel found out. And he killed everyone in the hospital. Everyone. He killed Abby's father. He was a doctor. And Joel shot him in the head to save me.
Dina.
So that's why they came. Did you know who they were?
Not at that moment. Ah?
But I knew what you did.
Yes.
I'm sorry. We need to go home.
It does change stuff for you, Dina?
It's for good luck. I'm not sure it's been working for you. I'm alive.
I can do this alone if you want. I would just stay.
No. We'll be safer together.
Rendezvous point's not far. Assuming Tommy's there, we should be back well before sundown. You get a barricade?
Yeah. Go. Thank you. I mean it, honestly. Oh, you're angry?
Last night, Dina said I can't die. No, I don't want to die. I can't. And then I offered her whiskey and she refused.
He understood.
I'm not stupid. I'm not blind. Ellie, I see the way you two look at each other. It's different now.
You already knew.
And I bet she even tells you things she wouldn't tell me. Like how she's pregnant.
Oh shit, you were guessing? Look, she's obviously gonna tell you. So just act surprised, okay? None of this has to change things between us.
I'm gonna be a father, which means I can't die. But because of you, we're stuck in a war zone. I'll always skip the apologies and just go find Tommy so I can get us and my kid the fuck out of Seattle.
It's also her kid. For me, you're 3 parents. Oh, we know you. Oh, the cruelty. But again, on both sides, we can't act like some are good and some are bad. On both sides, they did cruel things.
Ellie, there's 6 of them, 2 of us. What do you think would have happened?
You fucking kid!
These people are shooting each other, lynching each other, ripping each other's guts out. Even the kids. I am not dying out here. Not for any of them. This is not our war.
He's right, Ellie. And you can't do anything about it. It's not like suddenly you're gonna change their minds. Suddenly you're gonna bring back peace between them.
Right now we got a lot of problems. Like a wounded pregnant girl, maybe Tommy's dead, maybe we won't be dead. So let me at least just get this one off the table. Yes, I love her. Not the way you do.
And she doesn't love you the way that she loves Ellie.
Remember that group that stopped by Jackson for a few weeks on the way south to Mexico? There was this girl with them. She's a couple years older than me. I don't know if you remember. She was some paintings, like landscapes and shit. I bought 4 of them. That fucking feeling when you're falling for someone, they're falling right back.
So what happened?
Best 2 weeks of my life. She couldn't stay. Didn't want to abandon her family like that. So she asked me to go with them instead.
You didn't.
And I wanted to. More than anything.
And why didn't you?
Because the people at Jackson took me in, raised me, cared for me. Because everyone there is counting on me to be the next Maria. Because I was taught to put other people first.
Okay. So, you're St. Jesse, Wyoming, and everyone else is a fucking asshole.
Oh, you didn't get it.
Yes, Ellie. Go with that girl in Mexico. Who saves your ass in Seattle?
No, just he has another way to live and to see stuff, and he has that sense of responsibility of other people. It's not as independent.
Sniper. It's gonna be Tommy. Hear that? It's in the right direction. Obviously he knows we're north, but if he got there, it means we can too. Ellie.
The wheel.
She's in the fucking aquarium.
Who?
Abby, the one who killed Joe, she's in the aquarium. It's too far to swim later.
What are you talking about?
What?
What about Tommy?
You don't know that's him.
Yes, we do.
We don't. And even if it is, he's got him pinned down.
For now, they call for backup.
I know him. He was wanting to do this. And Jesus Christ, if 3 more people had voted with me, you'd be coming with me.
Il est dans le genre.
I voted no.
Why?
Because everything you do for you.
He's right. Again, the sense of responsibility.
Sons of the community! All you do is talk about the fucking community, you hypocrite! You let a kid die today, Jesse. Which is why he wasn't in your community.
No, because he thought of you, of Dina, of the kid, of coming back home.
So don't look at me like you're better than me, or like you'd do anything differently if you were in my shoes, because you're not, and you wouldn't.
I understand her reasons, her anger, all of her emotions, I swear, but you're wrong, my dear. You're wrong.
I hope you make it.
And don't you begin to feel that they are your community, your family, Dina, the kids? You talked about it, having that future with her, with them.